All right, we're started. Okay, everybody, welcome to Driver's Education. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. And hopefully, you've been able to figure out maybe a little bit of how the course works. There's a lot of different steps to driver's education. So, hello. We're going to make sure I go over all of those and get everybody hopefully on the same page as we go from there. So, first thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. All right. Okay, so I'm sorry to make things complicated, but that's just the way they are when in regards to because the ultimate goal for you in this class, right? Well, one is to pass it because you want to get credit. I understand that. But the other one is to take the steps to get your driver's license. Okay. Um, so to be in this class, I just want to make you aware you should be at least 15 years old. If you are not 15 years old, we need to talk to your counselor and get you in another session. Okay. Because in order to take driver's ed, you should be at least close, very, very close, if not already have your permit. Okay. We'll go over all these steps in a little bit. But I first wanted to lay out your course. Okay. Just so you're aware too, this class is going to be more of just a question and answer kind of thing. And then the course is basically you work it through it yourself. So on the course, you'll see this announcement and I give it to you as well. Now, to find the course content that is not on this course, okay, your grade will be posted on this course of what your grade is, but your course is going to be found on Canvas. And sorry to make it complicated, but the reason why that is because the state of Utah is the one that created the course. And so they want it to be as systematic as possible. So to log in, and hopefully everybody's been able to log in already, is going to this website. Okay. You're going to put in your username is going to be your Utah Virtual Academy email. Okay. And the password is going to be DriveFit. So I will put that in there. So I'm hoping everybody right now will be able to log on and they can follow along as we go. Okay. If you do have issues logging on, let me know. What if you do not know what? If it's your UTVA email, I can get it to you. Okay. Let me see if I can get that to you just really quickly because I don't think that will take too much time. Okay, I will private message that to you. Okay, you should have got that in a private message. Okay. Okay. So that should be it. So you go to the website and you go to there. You will find a couple things on this page though. If you go to plan, this will show you when everything. I'll be putting it in the your scores in. So module 1, I want to have done by this Friday. I'll be zeroing it out Friday. Okay. Next week, thank goodness, is spring break. I'm looking forward to that. Module 2 will be and so forth. The final exam you'll need to have done by the 13th. Okay. Last day for seniors is the 18th, and last day for everybody else will be the 26th. So we need to get everything done by there so I can get out your certificates so you can go and take the next step of driver's ed, which will be the behind the wheel training. Okay. Real quick, if you go into the modules, this is all it's going to have. It's just going to have the link to the Canvas account. So once you get to Canvas, you'll log in. and you'll accept the course, and it'll say Blk4 2022 Driver's Education. So this is where you should be. Okay, how you navigate this course is you will go to Modules, and I want to get back on Student View real quick. Modules, and then you're going to go right here, and this is one thing I'm going to talk about first off, okay, because this is something you'll need to coordinate with your parents. This right here is a required activity you need to do with a parent or guardian. You need to go to a Zero Fatalities parent night. You can either go to this in person or virtual. So if you go to their website, which is right here, and I'm going to put this in the chat, this will be one of the first things you kind of want to sign up for. Okay, those are doing, I'll have to send you your information a little bit later. This is the parent night. And so if you scroll down here, these are the dates of when the parent nights will be. So if you have something in the location where you're at, you can go to it in person, or they have the virtual parent nights where you need to go and you actually need to pre-register to go do it. Okay. So some things that are coming up are the months in April. We'll have the months in April and May. So this is a requirement before I can give you your certificate saying that you're complete with the course. Okay. So that's something I want to make you aware of first off. Second, what you're going to do is you're going to go to here, and this opens up all of module 1 now, and you'll just basically read, and you'll go forth, watch the videos, take the quizzes, etc. Okay. And as you can see, there are 5 modules that you need to do, and then a final exam. So you'll need to make sure you get all of those done. Now, one thing I want to preface is do not look at the grade that's on here. You'll want to go and look at the grade that I post on the OLS here, because that will be your official grade, not the grade that is on here. Okay. All right. So I need you guys to be aware of the steps for driver's education. Okay. So we're going to go over a little video, and I'm going to give you guys some information so you're aware of everything that you need to do to get your license. This is only one step. So we're going to watch this little video. This is created by a different school, but it really gives you good insight of what needs to be done. So, and I will periodically stop this so I can kind of explain how it works. So here we go.
Do you need to get your driver's license in Utah?
Come take your driver's education course through UMA Driver's Education, sponsored by Utah Military Academy, to help students that may not have driver's education available to them. Here are the steps. Step 1. Obtain your learner's permit. Once you turn 15 years old, you can obtain a learner's permit in Utah. You can do this by passing the learner's permit test. You can either take the permit test at your local driver's license division or through our...
Okay, so let's talk about that. Pretty much everybody in here should have their learner's permit already, okay? If you do not have your learner's permit, you need to get it before the end of this class, okay? Right here is a link to how you get your permit and what you need. So if you do not have it yet, you can see here, you need to be at least 15 years old. You need to go to one of the driver's license division website. You'll take a photo, eye test. There's a $19 fee. You need proof of like when you're born and stuff. And you need to take a written knowledge test. And it's based on the driver's education handbook right here. Okay. Once you take that, you will get a permit. Now you have 6-month waiting period that you have to hold your permit before you can get your license. Okay. So it's invaluable to get it right now rather than wait. Okay. So that's that step. So first step is getting your permit.
Workshop. You can
Step 2.
Start driving with a parent or guardian.
Utah requires
40 hours of driving before you can get your license.
10 of those must
10
be
of
at
those
night.
must
So
be at
start
night.
getting some practice.
So start getting some practice in.
Okay. So once you get your permit, and what you're doing right now is you should be driving with a parent or guardian, basically a licensed driver over 21. Okay. You have to drive, and your parents will have to sign when they go to the driver's license division and get your license that you have driven these 40 hours. And before you do the other steps, you want to make sure you get the majority of this in. 10 of those hours need to be at night. So this is where you should get the majority of your driving done, is with your parent.
Step 3. Sign up for driver's education site, my course. Complete the online theory class and driver's simulation. 30 hours of theory class allows the student to better understand the laws and rules of the road. You can finish as fast as you can, but you only have 12 weeks to complete this section.
Okay, so this is what you are signed up through UTVA, is the 30-hour theory class that needs to be done. So that's what you're going to be doing through Canvas and what you need to get all the stuff done. As you can see, if you go back to like the modules and stuff, there is quite a bit you have to do, and that's because it's supposed to meet that 30-hour requirement. So it is fairly rigorous on what you have to do. So you got to make sure you go through all these things, go to the Zero Fatalities workshop, and take those steps. So that's part 1 of driver's education, is the theory class.
Step 5. Drive time with an instructor and skills test. After you have completed the theory section of the class, you have driven with your parents or guardian for at least 20 hours. A certified instructor will take you on the road.
You will observe others driving as well as show your instructor you are ready for the skills test. As soon as you're ready for the skills test, the instructor will administer it to you. Step 6.
All right. So this is a portion that UTVA does not do. Okay. We do not do the behind the wheel just because we're spread out through all of Utah. So you're going to need to go to either your local district or a charter school nearby that does the behind the wheel, or there are private driving companies that do this as well. At the very end, when you're about ready to complete the course, we're going to find a place, hopefully help you find a place to do this behind the wheel training. Some of them, if they're a school, they can administer the skills test. If not, you may have to do the skill test at the driver's license division or from a third-party person.
6. Graduation and receiving your license. After you have completed steps 1 through 5, you have graduated from driver's education. In order to get your license, you must be at least 16 years old and have held your permit for at least 6 months. The next step is go.
Okay, so this is important too. Once you do those things for driver's ed, you have to be at least 16 to get your license. You can't be under 16, and you have to have held your permit for 6 months. That's why I'm saying right now, you need to get your permit ASAP if you don't already have it. Okay. All right. So those are the steps. And then once you have that, you can go to the driver's license division, you can get your license, and you're good to go there. Okay. All right. What I need from everybody, if you have not filled this out yet, is I need you to be able to, some people have already done it, but be able to fill out this Google form. The reason I need it to is because then I have your information so I can put in your completion at the end of this course. Okay, somebody did have a question on the chat, so let me answer that real quick. Is the DMV the only place to take the permit test? Yeah, so it's the driver's license division. There are some schools that you're able to take the course through, but not a lot of them do it right now. So you will need to probably do it at the driver's license division. If you have a public school nearby that will do it, some of them do it. Somebody says, for the zero fatalities parent night, we only went over 5 things. The assignment says we need 6. I think about 5 things that you learned, right? So if you learned something, you can put that in there. Okay. Perfect. Oh, somebody asked for an email. I'll send you a private chat for that. Okay, so make sure you fill this out. This has just a little bit of information that I need to put in the state database in order to get the thing. The biggest thing is your learner's permit. If you do not have your learner's permit yet, don't fill this out. We'll fill this out at the very end. Okay. Other questions? Okay. Yeah, if you can just get your learner's permit as soon as you can for those that are asking the questions. And then you can fill this out. Okay. Biggest thing is making sure everybody can log into here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can get to the admin side of Canvas and help you out if you can't maybe log in. So for those that need that, I'm going to stop sharing and kind of help you on that thing. I'll probably stop recording too.